Think we're live.
The big red button. Yeah, it always takes a while for YouTube to update. It's really fucking annoying. It used to be instant.
You're not tracking. Also, I did click live. Welcome to my stream. I am Nova Crusader, joined by uh, Lord Maulington. He's there, I promise.
Hello. Hang on one second. I forgot to do the thing that allows me to actually track.
No problem.
There we go. I should be tracking now.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright. And today we'll be playing Megamek, which is an unofficial Battletech like simulator kind of thing. It has client server side, so you can play with others. You can also set up large servers and play with multiple people. Like, lots of people. It uses Java, and it's not tracking my mouse.
Ooh.
Have capture cursor selected, huh? Oh, there we go. I need to make it the active window. And this is the main screen that is displayed. Yeah.
There's nothing there yet. We must build the mech army.
Yeah. So this does use the main Battletech tabletop rule set. It also uses the expanded rules, or otherwise known as the advanced rules. It's split between two physical books. The primary one is Total Warfare, though if you buy any of the box sets, like the larger box sets, they do come with the quick start rules. Those rules are completely compatible with Total Warfare, because it's basically, well, it's just the core rules of the rulebook.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, if you ever want to get into tabletop Battletech, it's a great place to start. Usually come with at least 4 mech miniatures, though the more recent ones will give you, I think, around 8 mechs and an assortment of vehicles.
Can you still even get like the actual tabletop mech models and stuff now for Battletech?
Yeah, Catalyst sells them in plastic now.
Ah.
They don't have every single mech, but they have new sculpts, so they look a lot nicer. They are fully assembled and cleaned up. All you gotta do is slap some paint on them.
Slap so much paint on that boy. Can you use like Warhammer paints on them?
Well, of course. Any acrylics should do just fine. Just make sure you prime them first.
Get that Known oil on them. Cover them in Known oil.
Yes. Just the Known oil bath.
Known oil bath, hell yeah.
Iron Winds still sells the metal ones as well, if you prefer metal. They're usually based on the old designs, or how the mechs used to look.
Oh, really? It used to be metal. That's fancy.
Yes. The original creator of the metals was Raul Partha. They got bought by Iron Winds, and Iron Wind kept the flame lit.
Not bad. Damn, that must have been expensive for them to be metal ones.
Each individual mech is about $15 to $20, depending on the size.
Oh my god, I think that really puts into perspective how much fucking wargaming rips you off. No, not wargaming. What are they called again?
They also sell the vehicles. You usually get 2 vehicles a pack for about $15, or if it's a large vehicle, then you only get 1.
Yeah, makes sense.
But if you want to get the plastics, they have sets of full lances and stars for $25 and $30 respectively, along with more advanced box sets that have about 6 mechs. They're usually themed, that are about, I think, $35. The only issues with them is you don't get to pick your mechs. It's just the box, and you know what you get is what you get.
What's in the box? What's
Oh,
in the box?
they show you what's in it.
Oh.
The front of it's clear, so you can see the miniature, and on the
There's-
back they tell you what's in it.
So there's no severed human head in there then?
No.
No Brad Pitt's wife's head in there? No.
No. They do have blind boxes that you can pick up for cheaper, but
They're blinds, I guess. You don't know what's in them.
yeah. But if you're
What's in the box?
just getting the game and you don't really care what mech you're getting, then it's fine.
Hi, Ross.
Welcome, Ross. Yeah, welcome everyone. I don't think I give a full. In any case, Megamek allows you to play Battletech online with others or by yourself. There is an AI bot that you can set up. You can even set up multiple instances of the bot and configure it to behave in certain ways. So you can totally play by yourself if you so wish, or with others. You can also play it cooperatively with others versus the bot, or have teams. Or if you really want, you can have someone, if someone's over with you, you could just set up 2 teams and, swap
Kill them all.
who controls the mouse.
Ah. Oh god, that takes me back to like retro gaming things where you had to like share the controllers or something, or like you split the controllers between 2 people.
I
One
mean,
person got the D-pad and one person got the buttons.
yeah. I remember playing Rampage on DOS. One person got the number pad arrows, one person got the arrows, and one person got Z through V.
Oh god. Dog is a dog. Sorry. What's it called? DOS is a bit before my time.
Ah.
But I did play XCOM 1, like the first XCOM games, but I played that on the PlayStation port, not on the PC DOS system.
Gotcha.
Before, for a long while, the Steam editions of the first XCOM games were still run on DOS.
Huh. Going through the settings, you can set multiple victory conditions. Right now, we do not have any.
Victory condition kill Nova Crusader, even for you.
We'll go with the kill count. Victory number of kills achieved victory 4. We'll do that. That way the game ends. Equipment. We are not going with 3150. I do not like the Ill Clan period very much, so we're going to warp back to 3068 or 3069.
God, ancient times.
3069 is like the best time. You have all the crazy, you got a good amount of crazy tech, but nothing's like, thrown out the window yet.
You'd think of all the war going on in Battletech as the years go by, you'd think they'd become more technologically regressed.
Regressed?
Progressing. They'd regress, you would have thought, of all the war and the shit blowing up.
I mean, the first Succession War pretty much blew them. They lost tons of progress.
Thousands and thousands of years.
It's not Warhammer loss of progress.
The Dark Age.
In any case, here's advanced. Oh, there's a mech warrior game called Dark Age. I don't know if you played it. It's a HeroClix style game.
I don't think so. No, I've not heard of it.
It was okay. It plays tremendously faster than Battletech, but
Yeah, janky.
Yeah, a little bit. The miniatures ranged from incredible to hot garbage.
Hot garbage. Wow.
But a lot of the mechs had movable parts. And the
That's
vehicles.
fun. Well, as a kid, you love movable parts, right? Just something about being able to move stuff. It's like,
Yep. Mostly it's just the arms and guns. They can be swiveled around and so forth.
Deco.
Tactical operations is big expansion rule set. We are not going to bother with them.
Okay.
We're pretty much going to be sticking with the Total Warfare rule set, which is the main one.
Kill the men. Got it.
And going through this screen briefly, for player setup, you can choose up to 5 teams. You can configure the player or add a bot. Here's a bunch of presets for the bot. Kind of get an idea of like what mech they're in. They're labeled after mech types for the most part, other than like Berserk. That's not like a mech category. But you can further refine it, showing here's its behavior, its retreat behavior, and any units that needs to focus on or hexes. So you can actually get the bot working almost like a pre-scripted mission.
Oh, okay. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll go ahead. I'll click on add a unit. This is the main thing for adding individual units. So you choose mechs, tanks, battle armors, and all assortment. Yeah, even warships. This game has rules built into it for fighting from out in space. I think even underwater.
Underwater.
I know they have naval. I don't.
Oh, naval. Wow.
Yeah, ships. I don't think they have. Yeah. Here's a bunch more. I don't believe they have like submarine. Oh, they do have submarines. Never mind. Yeah, we could fight underwater if we really wanted to.
I've never seen a Battletech game with water before.
MechWarrior 4 had several missions where you had to fight naval ships.
Uh-huh.
The water was unusually shallow, but because they didn't want you just walking out into the ocean and dying.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But for the game we're going to play, we'll be going to create random army.
Great random army.
And you could choose the introductory box set level, Total Warfare box set, or non-box set, clan, inner sphere, or just all Total Warfare. That's what the TW stands for.
The clan.
I'm going to choose inner sphere with a battle value range of 5,800 to 6,000.
I'm going to be in the sphere too, I guess, because the clans weren't around yet, were they?
3069 clans were definitely around. That was after they lost the Great Refusal and were no longer allowed to invade the inner sphere.
Okay. You know what? I'll go clan then, because that'll be fun. IS versus clan.
Oh, and you can adjust the year. Go ahead and make that 3068.
Okay.
And cannon units
clan.
only.
Smoke Jaguar.
Yeah, Smoke Jaguar is dead.
Oh, yeah. I'll be clan Ghost Bear.
Okay. And then, once you have your parameters set up, we will not be using vehicles or battle armor or infantry this game. You can click roll, and it'll give you a random assortment of mechs. In this case, I have a Marauder, 2 catapults, and a dragon. Which is just fine.
Do I use rat generator?
What about it?
How do I do the roll again for the mechs? So I've chosen
Well, we're using BV matching.
BV matching, okay. Oh, I do mech advanced search, don't I?
Are you trying to look up specific mechs?
No, I'm just trying to get a roll for like.
Over on the right side is the roll button.
Oh, yes. Yep.
And then you can click add all.
Got it.
And then you just hit OK. And then it'll load in your mechs. I got 2 guys that disabled their auto eject.
Witness me.
Yep. I'm going to choose a or you can change your camouflage by clicking the large button right here. In my case, I'm going to go with Free Worlds League. That is my favorite Inner faction.
I'm going to go British Red.
Have you added your mechs yet?
I clicked roll. Hang on.
You also have to hit add all.
Add all. Yeah, I think I forgot to do that. What's a drift shag?
Oh, what?
A drift? Oh, it's a name. It's not. Is that? No, I don't think that's the name of the mech. A drift shag?
I'm not familiar with a drift shag.
Yeah, it's weird.
Drift shag. What in the world?
Drift shag.
That looks like a... Oh, it's a named mech.
It is a named mech, yeah.
Or no. Drift Shag was the first Hellion mech built entirely with clan technology, though it used the Falcon as inspiration. Interesting.
I wonder what on earth an ambusher kind of mech is. That's interesting.
Hunchback in particular is well built for fighting in cities.
Mm.
It means its weapons are close range and is meant to just hop on top of someone and then it kills them almost instantly. Because you'll notice the Hunchback 2C5 has 2 LBX-20s.
LBX-20s. All right, we're gaming. I like it.
Also, what happened with going Inner Sphere?
I said I was going to be clan and fight.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Now we will go over here to select map. We have a large variety of map types. I don't know if you can see this, Maulington.
I can.
Okay.
I got your stream open, don't worry.
Anything... What kind of a map would you want?
Something with a lot of different terrain types. That's interesting. Like cover and terrain and shit.
And keep in mind, when you click on these, that's not what you're going to get. It randomly generates them.
Okay.
This is more of like a theme, I believe. This could be interesting.
Yeah, that looks fun.
Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, they do have map generation, if you wanted. We're going to go with that. Planetary conditions. You can actually change what kind of planet you're fighting on.
Oh.
And yes, there are rules for every single option here.
Take it with like a lava map or like a hot map that will increase heat generation and reduce its like reduction.
Or just a warm planet in general. We can bump up the degrees. We can boost the gravity so that if you try to run, you just rip your legs off. I've had that happen. Because I used Megamek for running RPGs, and I had a guy in a commando literally rip his legs off just from running.
Oh wow, rip that guy.
Because the gravity was too high. You can also change the time of day, atmospheric pressure, the weather, all this stuff. And like I said, there's rules in Battletech for it all.
Why didn't you just marry Battletech 4 Nova Crusader?
What?
Why don't you just marry Battletech 4?
Battletech 4?
Mech Warrior 4, sorry.
Mech Warrior 4 is not my favorite Mech Warrior.
Oh, is it free?
It's 3, yes.
Free. Yeah.
All right. I think we're set to go.
I'm good to go.
All right.
Yep. Oh, I need to hit done again.
So now we
Yep,
hit
there we go.
I'm done. It is right behind Maulington. It's a big button.
It's a big button for Big Maulington. Bing bong.
Do not need the player list. This is helpful. It'll tell you what kind of player they are and whether they're bot or human. And when someone hits done down here behind Maulington again, it'll say done up there. So you can kind of tell who's straggling. You have the round report, which gives you the math of what's happening and just generally what's going on. In this case, we rolled for initiative. I rolled a 12, and Maulington rolled a 7.
7.
And over here is the planetary conditions. They're all pretty standard, nothing out of the ordinary.
That's a big damn.
Your mechs are located over on the far right. You can
The far right.
click on them, but they don't really do anything. And moving around the map can be a little difficult, which is why we have under View the mini map, which allows you to move around. And you can zoom in using a scroll wheel, or the plus and minus signs on the mini map. And yes, things can get a little disorganized, so just move your windows around as needed. So since initiative is finished, now we hit done.
Done. Bing bong.
It is Maulington's turn to deploy. The winner of initiative deploys after the loser. Gives them a tactical advantage, seeing where their opponent will be setting up first. That's how it is in actual Battletech. The standard rules, which I forgot to apply, you come in from a side of the map, so up to your, I believe, walk speed. So go ahead and do that now, Maulington. Just choose a side, and that's generally where your other mechs will be coming in from too. We're not going to do the pile up thing that we did when we were testing it.
Okay.
Which, by the way, the bot will also do.
Okay.
It likes to pile up too. So there's his Puma. I have a Marauder, which I'll now deploy.
Marauder.
Right here is its stats. Pilot name, the gunnery and piloting. He's a 4-4, which is above average. The standard inner sphere pilot is a 4-5, and the standard clan is 3-4. The first number is the gunnery, the second is the piloting. There's its heat, and so forth. And all of its weapons. For movement, the first number, this 4 here, is the walk speed, and the 6 is the run. I'm going to place here. And then down in this lower section here are different actions you could take. Turning has to be done by hitting the turn button, and then you click a direction. And now it is facing there, as indicated by that arrow right there, the gray arrow. Maulington has one too on his Puma, but you can't quite see it with that background. Alright, so they'll deploy. We alternate deployment.
Alternate deployment to death.
Also, if I'm talking too much, Maulington, you want to say something, feel free to interrupt.
No worries. I'll let you explain the game to people so they understand what's going on. Your move, Yugi.
Oh, you're supposed to come in from a specific side. Like you chose the left side. So you're supposed to continue to deploy from there.
Oh, I see. I thought we were like doing top left and like top versus bottom kind of thing.
Oh, you mean kind of just split it horizontal or at an angle?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. That's fine. I have a catapult. The different levels here indicate the height of the hex, indicating mountains and hills. This is particularly mountainous, based off like level 7, level 6 heights. That is usually not the norm you're going to encounter on most Battletech maps. Usually the max you usually see is 3, but I mean 7's not unheard of, so I'll just place this catapult here, because why not?
Why not? Bing bong. What have I got now? Oh, I've got the dude.
Also, Megamek does make this bing bong sound that Maulington keeps mimicking. I have it turned off because I play this long enough that it drives me crazy now.
There we go.
Alright, Hunchback's there. I have another catapult to deploy. We'll place that one here.
Catapult's a cool mech.
They
I
are.
like the catapult.
You do realize I have effectively a Timberwolf on the field, right?
You do.
I have the Marauder and the catapult.
Marauder. Yep.
Because you know why they designated Timberwolf as the Mad Cat, right?
Because of the sensor error, where it couldn't tell if it was a catapult or a marauder.
Yep. I thought that was a neat little...
That is actually really cool, right?
Yeah. And they named the Vulture because the clans usually had them perched, raining missiles down on them.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
And like the Direwolf was called the Daishi because, well, Daishi just is great death.
Daisuke.
I suppose it would be pronounced Daishi.
Daisuke desu.
There's this big lumbering "you're dead" button walking around.
How rude. Bing bong.
And then my dragon. It likes to get up close, so we'll put it right there. Actually, this one does not like to get up close.
Oh, a dragon that is not close range. I mean, you could have like a 3A3 RAC2 dragon.
Well, this one has a Gauss rifle.
Oh, Gauss rifle. Bing bong.
Alright, so that'll be it for initiative.
Maulington rolls a 7.
Yep. So after deployment, then we have our first turn now, and you roll initiative for each round. Kind of keep you on your toes. In this case, Maulington rolled a 7, I rolled a 6, so I will be moving first, allowing him to see what I do. And then he can react.
Maulington reacts.
These weapons here, these right here are the weapon ranges. The 3 in the brackets here is the minimum range. If a mech becomes within that minimum range, I take penalties to hit them. This is short range, that's medium, and that's long, each with a to hit modifier that impacts how easy it is to hit the opponent. What height is that? Oh, that's height 5.
That's a big old hill. We're fighting on a big old hill, boy. Woo!
I'm just going to walk up here.
Get off my lawn, boy.
Turning, Each facing costs 1 movement point. So in this case, I turned, which cost 1, and then it'll cost 2 to go up another level. So now I will walk.
He's gonna walk right out. He's coming right for us.
In Megamek, blue numbers indicate the walk speed, and yellow. Oh, well, this is not a good indicator. Anyway, if it turns yellow, that means it ran. You can undo your movement by hitting backspace. So, there's my movement.
Bing bong.
So now it is Maulington's move. You alternate moving mechs or other units until everyone has moved. If an opponent doubles the one that they're facing, they then move 2 units, and if they triple, then they move 3 at a time. This level 7, level 8 is going to be an issue.
Stay away from my Puma, you. He's a good boy. He didn't do nothing.
I'm going to skip movement.
Bing bong. What am I gonna do with this Puma?
Well, we got a bit of a problem here with this level 5 ridge.
Why is that?
Well, it blocks line of sight.
Yeah.
However, you are on level 6, so you can see
I can see, you know.
my marauder.
I'm not gonna move. Actually, no. Do I? No. How do I cancel, like, the moves I've made?
Backspace, and just keep hitting it until it's gone. Also, if you have jump jets, you have to hit the jump button along the bottom there.
Okay, I didn't think to check for jump jets either. Okay, I'm gonna skip movement. Bing bong.
Like this catapult here has jump jets. It has a rocket launcher. I've never used a rocket launcher.
I've never used a rocket launcher either.
Let's see what a rocket launcher does.
Maulington's gonna shag all of Nova's pieces. I don't know about that one.
I mean, you might. You are clan.
The clan. Oh shit! I'm trying to think of clan slurs now. I've forgotten them all.
Alright, I am going to move this catapult.
We are going to destroy Nova
I'm on level
Crusader
5.
Queef.
Neg Star Furry, we are defeated.
Star Furry. Oh, you know what? I should make a clan. I should make a clan and call it Clan Star Furry. That'd be funny.
Nice.
Are we in the fight? Are we in the shooty phase now?
No, you have
We
one
still-
more movement.
One more movement.
There's no BGM, sorry.
Oh no, Nova Crusader! I fixed the thing and now it's broken again. Fuck.
What happened?
I don't know how it happens. I'm getting the graphical errors again.
Oh no.
Well, that's never mind.
Megamek does not have any music, no.
Let's see. I'm just thinking about this. The problem is, if I stand there, you'll have an entire fucking firing line on that one mech, which I don't particularly like the idea of. How about if I put it there?
Well, is that you're really quiet?
I'm just mumbling to myself. Ignore me.
Okay. For a clan name, I was going to suggest Cringe Cat.
Clan Cringe Cat. I mean, that doesn't sound. I mean, that's fun, but that doesn't sound like very lore friendly.
And Star Furry does?
It can kind of work, right? You could say instead of Clan Furry, like Star Furry, Star Fury. How about
It sounds too cool for what we want it to be, though.
that? Nah, I like Clan Star Fury. Let's do that.
Okay. Um. Oh, and Battletech, or in the Battletech universe, the clans actually have a cartoon for the kiddos to watch, where they have anthropomorphic characters.
Oh my god, of
They are
course they
not
do.
based around the clan totem animals, but instead totally different ones because they didn't want to upset any particular clan by misrepresenting their totem animal. So they came up with totally new
Brilliant.
ones.
That's fucking sad.
And yes, they do have a fox. And yes, it looks probably about what you think it would be.
Ooh. I wonder if like the voiceover should be done by Perez from like Warrior 5 is.
Let's see.
Once upon a time, there was a young mech warrior called Jaden.
But the cartoon teaches how to be a good member of the clans. I believe they're led by a monkey. Or no, wait, no, they fight the monkeys. Yeah, the inner sphere are represented as monkeys. That's right. I don't know who their main leader is. I'd have to hunt through my source book.
How do I see like the range profile of my weapons before the shooting phase?
Let's see.
Oh, I figured it out.
What did you do? I usually just count.
I just went to the unit and I went to the weapons tab and then I just select the weapon like I was in shoot mode and it will give you the values.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I usually just do it the old-fashioned way of counting out hexes.
S is like maximum damage, maximum hit, and then an M is like in between, and then L is at the very peak.
Damage does not drop off. S is short, so it'll be the easiest to hit. You'll not suffer any penalties.
Yep.
Medium will add a modifier, and so will long add a greater modifier.
Okay.
The game does calculate all that for you. You're still on your movement, though.
Yep, I know. I just want to check how that worked.
Alright, now I fire because...
You're cheating.
No, it's because I lost. You move first and shoot first. However, all shooting is done simultaneously, so there's no real advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It also does give the person who won initiative a slight advantage just because I know what shots are coming in, although you're supposed to like just declare everything.
Okay.
So I want to shoot this PPC. I've selected his Hunchback 2C because he went up a level, which allows me to see him. I have a gunnery skill 4. +1 because he moved enough, or because I walked. Walking and running adds additional modifiers to hit. He is at medium range, so I had +2, and there is a light woods in the way. Because when you figure out line of sight, you follow the hexes by the shortest route. So in this case, I'm hitting this forest right here. Or, yeah. I have a 42% chance to hit him. I'm going to take it because I don't want the Hunchback 2C messing me up. It produces 10 heat. I have 16 heat sinks, so this is going to cook my mech.
Cook.
Also, you can do a torso twist with this button right here. You know, funny you should mention the Battletech Genesis game, because that's what MechWarrior 3050 for the SNES is. They're the same game, and I played that earlier on stream, in the previous stream. But you'll see that I have successfully torso twisted. I'll choose fire. I'm not going to fire the medium lasers. I'm going to fire the other PPC, and I'll fire this autocannon 5, which previously could not have hit Maulington, but since I torso twisted, it now can.
Clever.
I have fired all the weapons I intend to, so now I'll hit done firing on a button behind Maulington's character. And there's an arrow pointing at the hunchback. But the Genesis version of MechWarrior 3050, aka Battletech, is special because the opening section they have this digitized voice going, Battletech.
Battletech.
It's so 90s. It's great.
Oh.
Yep. Just look for a stream for MechWarrior 3050.
I think I've done it right. Oh yeah, I have to do it for each weapon.
There are a few differences between Battletech and MechWarrior 3050. Mainly the sound. You know, obviously different sound chips.
Fuck you, catapult!
Let's see, 28%?
Guys,
or 72%?
Guys, I'm listening to Tennis Buckingham on repeat. It's fucking like crack. I'm addicted.
I'm going to fire 2 LRM-20s at the hunchback. And
Hunchback alone.
How much am I generating? 12. I have 20. I'm definitely going to shoot my large laser at him.
Oh, large laser.
My small pulse laser cannot hit based off of this. So that'll be it for the catapult.
Bing bong. Okay, what am I controlling now? The Puma. No, I don't want to control the... Maybe. Where's my fucking hit chance? Can't see shit. Can I actually hit that? Hang on.
Can you hit anything?
I don't think I actually selected it. There we go. Now I can. I've selected the right thing.
Okay. But yeah, for future Megamek streams, I'll try to find some music to play. Another nice thing about Megamek, if your game's taking too long and you have to go, you can save it and resume it later.
Fuck you, Dragon.
Nope, this is Battletech, using the Megamek program, which is specialized for playing Battletech. Now in the game, I love it. I have a twin stick setup. You can play 2-player MechWarrior, so I take 2 flight sticks and play it as a twin stick shooter. Nice. Yeah, one of the cool things about MechWarrior 3050/Battletech. I don't like Battletech then? Okay. No worries. I'm just gonna light up your hunchback.
Nope.
Just gonna fire all of this.
Fire everything. Let's see. Bing bong. Burger's ready.
But yeah, with MechWarrior 3050 and Battletech, if you have 2 controllers, one person can control the upper torso and the weapons, and the other person can do all the walking. It's funner than it sounds, but also can be very frustrating, depending on who you're playing with.
Oh, by the way, the AMSs, do they just activate automatically?
They should start they should start activated, but you can turn them off.
Okay. Flamers seem not very good in this game. I don't know. Don't seem much use for them.
Flamers?
Yeah.
Flamers they're a little tricky, but they're actually not bad.
Oh,
They're
okay.
helpful for heating up other mechs. Heat is a much bigger factor in this game than like the MechWarrior games.
Okay.
It can sneak up on you, and like if the opponent is not ready, you just walk over and just hit them with a flamer. Then all of a sudden they have all this extra heat.
Hit them with a flamer. Hell yeah.
Because every bit of heat matters. I have a very low chance of hitting your Puma.
Leave the Puma alone. It is not a Puma.
I have a much higher chance of hitting these other mechs. %. That's not bad. I'll fire the Gauss rifle.
No, don't fire the Ghost Rifle.
And why not? We'll fire the AC-5 just because. And that'll be that.
Bing bong, bug is ready.
And as you see, the arrows point where everything's going again. Now it's more filled out.
Fire the PPC at your fucking marauder.
I'm just glad I don't have a Warhammer. As I told you yesterday, whenever I field a Warhammer, its head always just gets shot out by a PPC.
PPC.
Alright, so firing's done, and now we can see the results.
Oh, this is always the most confusing part for me. I'm like, huh? What happened?
So, yeah, weapons fired. Like my Marauder, hit his Hunchback. Hit him in the right torso. As I rolled a 10. He takes 10 damage to his right torso. The other PPC missed, and so did AC-5. His Hunchback fired. He hit the catapult. He hit it with the LBX. Oh wait, LBX, you can swap between different ammo types.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to check that.
It looks like it's doing slug. Based off the damage output. Because normally it spreads around if you're shooting the other type. My catapult firing, I did a critical hit on his center torso. No effect. This time I hit him. I did a critical hit on the right arm for the upper arm and hand. Usually when I play this though, I usually just skip most of this and just go down to piloting rolls to see who really got hit hard.
Yeah, basically that's what I've done as well.
Because like my catapult H2 here, whenever you take 20 points of damage or more, you have to make a piloting roll or you might fall over.
Yeah.
In this case, these three mechs took more than 20, and they're all staying upright. So I'm going to hit done.
Bing bong.
And now we're at the end report. Where we dissipate heat. My catapult H2 really cooked itself, so it's at 15 heat. I need to avoid shutting down on a 4-up. I rolled an 8, so I'm good. And yeah.
I lost both my LBX 20s.
And this will give you a quick run through of how much damage was taken. Also over here, it'll give you like a health bar for each mech. Or no, that's the heat. Health is about right there. Like this catapult's in the yellow now. And it's cooking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and hit done. So, new initiative. I won initiative, so Maulington has to move first.
Bing bong.
And it's usually at this point, I'll start looking at my mechs. See how they're doing. Oh, that one was not touched, so... This one, most of its right torso and center torso are stripped of armor. The other side it still has a decent amount. The problem is that I cooked it pretty good. Let's check out the Marauder. Marauder, pretty good. Dragon, moderate damage. Let's look over at his Hunchback. I took out the armor entirely from his... well, everything except his legs and head, and blew out his right torso and his arm. And yeah, his LBXs are gone, as he said. Hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, that's really painful. I was gonna get up in those catapults' face and point blank them. I can't do that anymore.
Well, you still have the pulse lasers.
Still got the pulse lasers, yeah. I guess I should have probably deployed on that tire where he's at now, and that could have got me over maybe to the bushes on level 7. Might have been maybe gone a little bit better there, maybe.
Just move that here, because why not?
Bing bong.
Let's see how this...
This hunchback
almost took an arm off.
He struggles to move, so yeah, it's a problem with this hunchback. Can't actually get the mobility to get into cover and shoot.
It does have jump jets.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let's try jumping. What does the red mean?
Which red?
That must be jump jets. Okay, like jump jet movement.
Like under movement is 464. The 4 is your jump jet movement. So you can move 4 hexes. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I just didn't know why the color was red, but I guess that's the jump jet movement. Yeah. Oh, it does. Move it into like the mountain directly south of the hunchback. I thought I'd be in cover from the marauders there, but apparently I'm not.
I'd say it took out one of your heat sinks. Though you're not going to be generating much heat now. Missing half your weapons and your biggest ones, no less.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to matter where I go. I can't seem to be in cover from that marauder and dragon. Oh, I guess at this point I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do this. Hey, watch this. Hello.
All right.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I am going to inconvenience you.
Oh, inconvenience me.
Because the mech's front arc is the 3 hexes in front of its facing. So he can see here, and he can see here. I'm going to move here. He can use his arm. I think your weapons are all in the arms now, aren't they?
Don't know.
Hold on, center torso. I will now inconvenience you. You will not be able to shoot at both of my catapults. I don't think you were going to, but you never know.
You never know. Bing bong. Okay. What's this thing got? move then.
Let's see. Oops. I do have jump jets. He is at a height 6. That would be kind of funny. But I'm cooking, so probably not.
Cooking. Blow it out your ass. I've got balls.
Also,
of
when you
steel.
use jump jets, you can choose your facing, and it does not cost movement points.
Oh, that's cool.
You only spend movement points for the actual movement, which is 3 minimum, plus 1 for each hex, I believe. Or was that the hit modifier? No, I'm pretty sure it was the heat. Hit modifier, I believe, is a 3.
Dame, dame, dame yo. Dame, nane yo. Ani no kara. Sukite, sukite.
Let's skip movement.
Okay, firing turn. What's the... Oh, I've got a red X over your mech. Does that mean I can't shoot at it?
I believe so. You're trying to damage the wounded catapult?
Yeah.
You can't see it because I'm right next to a level 4. I am only mech stand level 2. So I have 2 height above my mech, so you actually cannot see it anymore. I purposely did that so you couldn't just wail on it, because it's damaged.
Ah, gotcha.
And it's cooking.
Cook, let him cook.
It is running way too hot.
Way too hot, let him cook.
And I cooked it more with jump jetting, but whatever. Uh, 28% chance to hit. 58. 42. I'm gonna hit this Puma as very few modifiers. Let's check my heat. Because I want to return to being cool again. Only can spend 10. So 1 PPC. We'll shoot that and the AC5, because why not? It's not too bad. So 1 PPC and 1 AC5, and that'll be done. That'll be it for the Marauder. One nice thing about Megamek is it does speed up play for Battletech, because otherwise you have to do all the math for modifiers and everything yourself.
Yeah, God, fuck that.
It's not so bad once you get used to it. I do play Battletech with people on tables and everything, so you eventually just kind of get used to it. Plus, it's fun filling in all the bubbles.
Le bubble, le bouble.
As you see, I have a massive minimum range for my LRM-20s. However, I can't smack that mech. Not recommended because it's only 28%. Also 28%.
You might get lucky.
I'm not going to, though. Instead, I will shoot at... let's see. I have a better chance of hitting this Puma with my large laser. But I'm going to focus down on the Hunchback 2C. Firing my large laser and my small pulse laser.
Leave the Hunchback alone.
What is my heat? 20. Why not? We'll lab some LRMs.
Fire everything.
Bing bong. So this catapult is targeting 2 targets. Nova places mechs on the board. Maulington places kimono friends on the board. Yes.
Oh, if only I hadn't lost those LBX-20s, those catapults would be in for a world of hurt.
Okay, catapult, you're just gonna skip firing and cool down. I could have shot your Puma, but it was like, no, this thing needs to cool down. I almost cooked my mech off. It would have blown up, but potentially. Because if you get too hot, your ammo can explode.
Makes sense. Right, here we go. I think have you got a fire now? Okay, after this, I think
I still have my dragon.
The big one.
The dragon's not my my hardest hitting mech. That would be the Marauder.
Marauder.
Forget that. I'll just focus down. Let's just fire everything.
Fire everything. Alright, what's happened? Oh no! Destroyed by engine destruction.
Yes, if you take too many engine hits, you can be destroyed.
Oh, you blew up the left arm as well. Or was that just because of the engine destruction?
Yeah, I believe you have an XL engine, which stands for extra light engine. However, it makes up for that weight by being bigger. I know, it's just the way they balance it. And that fits in all 3 of your torso slots, while standard fusion engine is only in the center. So, since it's an XL, I have a higher chance of rolling criticals on it. But the XL allows you to carry bigger weapons and more heat sinks. So it's a trade-off.
Got quite lucky with the Puma, actually. Actually, we both got quite unlucky there with some of our shots.
That's the way Battletech goes. I have had whole turns where no one hits anyone.
You missed everything on the all but like 1 hit on the Puma, and I missed almost all but 1 on the catapult. Quite high roll. I had quite high hit chance as well. Oh yeah, right, done. There we go. Goodbye, Hunchback.
Yep, and I can see it is a crater on the field.
That's cool. I like how the little sprites like update with damage and explosions.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but your Hunchback was giving off flames before this turn.
I saw. Yeah.
That's all new. Back when I used to play this more frequently, the sprites looked way more primitive. They did not have any real details or shading. And the most they did was make craters. Like, you didn't see the damage, but they've since added that, and now it's I think, a pretty good looking game.
Yeah, honestly, it is not bad.
All of our heats are at 0. And it gives you a rundown of what happened.
Bing
New
bong.
initiative, Maulington wins, so I'll be moving first. I'm pretty content where that's at.
Bing bong. Hello. It is not a puma. Oh, he's running away. He's running away, boys. I've got him on the run.
I mean, it doesn't like being up close. Huh. I just noticed no one can see the stats. So there's a window here that shows all the stats for the mech, including the weapons and everything. Yeah, they can't see any of it on my stream. Probably because it's Java and it's opening miniature windows. Yeah, you can't see it. I'll have to look into that in the future.
I mean, like the +0, like when you're moving under the arrow, would that go to like +1 if I was gaining an evasion tag?
Oh, what was that?
You can know where it says, you know, when you move and it says like 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, and then there's like a +0 at the bottom. Does that +0 become like +1 if I'm gaining an evasion tile?
Yeah, the more hexes you move, the harder it is to hit you.
Yeah. So I have to move. I can't like move from like left to right. To
That
the
won't
neighboring
matter.
tiles
It's
or like
actual hex movements. Like you
actual hex movements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise, people just rotate in place. That'd be silly.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah.
Also, when you run on these on this road, this pavement, if you make a turn, you can slip and fall.
I guess the woods, I guess, are worth more than like an evasion tile from moving. I would assume.
Being in the woods gives you cover. Same as being behind them. However, if you're in the woods, you do not take the cover penalty to hit others. Like your Puma here has to shoot through these woods, and I'm effectively getting cover from these woods because he's shooting through them.
Oh, I see. Right. So if I move to like one of the wood tiles on the edge of the thing, would that improve the accuracy, or would it still
You'll hit better, and I'll have mostly the same penalty. However, you're inflicting an additional penalty on me because I'm shooting through 2 woods, the one you're in and the one right before you. So you're making it harder for me to hit you, but it's also making it harder for you to hit me. But if you did move to the edge, you will not take that penalty anymore.
Okay, but you get a better chance to hit me then.
Yes.
I see.
Because right now you're getting a +2, If you move to the edge, I'll only have it'll be a +1.
Makes sense. Okay.
The penalties are all pluses. Because the idea is you take your skill, like in the case of this guy, he's a gunnery of 3. Then you add modifiers, say medium range for, let's see, like in the case of Grand Puma, like +2 for the woods, let's say +2 for range. Well, that all adds up, so it'll be an 8 to hit. I have to roll on 2d6 and higher than that.
Okay.
Or equal it, so that's why all the modifiers are pluses.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess I should check to see if you've got jump jets as well, and see if you can pull off any jump jetting shenanigans.
The catapults both have jump jets.
Jump jets. I might actually be brave enough next time we start a brand new round. I might be brave enough to maybe customize my own mechs.
That requires you to use the Megamek lab.
Oh, never mind then. Actually, for that.
Also,
later.
custom mechs are kind of, I want to say taboo, but it's very easy to make busted mechs.
Yeah, just keep it random then.
So, well, you don't have to choose random. You can actually select what mechs you want, but choosing the official variants is a little more balanced.
Okay.
Though, if your opponent agrees, by all means, take a custom mech. There's plenty of people that will actually take the miniatures and customize them to the exact specifications they're using.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll usually play games where other people are also bringing custom mechs.
I see.
Also, it's more common in like Solaris style games.
Arena, yeah.
Yeah. Where, yeah, you can take a normal mech, or you can bring a custom crazy mech.
Make a lance of Osiris of jump jets and swarm you.
Just grab something, give it a battle axe, give it triple strength myomer, give it some weapon that'll cook it really good, and then just run it up at stuff and smash things.
Don't smash it.
Because triple strength gets stronger the hotter the mech runs. Also makes you move faster. And ups your chance to rip your legs off.
Always have the leg ripping with you.
It's just the nature of the mechs.
Your nature to rip legs off people. I'm onto you.
Oh, it's my movement. Ah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay, what am I going to do with this little...
Oh, in the advanced rules, if you blow off a limb, or if you lose a limb, you can actually pick it up and use it like a club.
That's cool.
I've done that before. I was in a Battle Master fighting a Marauder, and I took its arm off and then clubbed it to death with its own arm.
Oh no!
Because for some odd reason, he came point blank with me.
Rip. Oh, is there like a modifier as well for like elevation in terms
Yes.
of like?
Well,
yeah.
Not so much elevation, that affects your line of sight. However, if you have like hills in front of you, that will give you cover.
Okay. Bing bong. Are we in the firing phase. Okay. Leave that puma alone.
Let's see.
Bing bong.
I suppose that is one advantage of having the sound effect. You know when your turn's around.
I like the bing bongs. I like going bing bong. What does the narc do?
The Fenris has that.
Yeah, the puma. I think that maybe the Fenris does as well. I'm not sure. That a narc increases like the chance for missiles to hit, right, or something.
I don't use narcs very often. I believe they when you're shooting LRMs at a narc target, the LRMs, like the clusters, are more likely to hit the intended section.
Right.
So you can focus your damage better. It's the same no matter what.
No matter what.
And then I go again. Because you don't have another mech. Why not?
Okay. Bing bong. Oh, it's prone. Oh no, my puma got hurt.
That was the intention. You hit my Marauder pretty good.
Barely took any damage though. Look at that.
You destroyed my Searchlight on my Marauder.
Oh, damn, not the searchlight.
Yes.
Surprised I didn't kill that catapult. I just fucking lit the fuck out of that thing.
Oh, it did good damage on your Puma. Left torso, I blew it off. Nice.
Jesus,
Oh.
you got really fucking lucky with the puma hitting.
My catapult fell. Right here.
Oh my god, I'm failing fucking 90% rolls on your fucking wall.
Go and hit done when ready.
Oh yes, right. Forgot about that.
Heat dissipation. My Marauder is cooking at 10 heat. And Maulington's Puma has 6. New initiative, which I won, so Maulington will move first.
Ding dong.
Yeah, playing this does kind of give you an idea of how to play Battletech. Especially if you stop and pay attention to like how the modifiers are adding up.
Bing bong.
Let's see, what height are you at? 7.
Oh, he's running. He's running, boys. We got him on the run. Bing bong.
Oh man, yeah, that Puma's seen better days.
Seen better days. I don't
Almost,
know why I didn't kill your fucking catapult and he just legged it. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna try to get up. I stood up.
I'm never lucky.
Yes. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave still. You want to hit done?
Is that it? Oh, okay. And now we're in the firing phase, okay.
Yep. Rare just finished this thing off.
Bing bong.
Your move, Yugi.
Your move, Yugi. Hey, Zero, how's it fucking going, mate? Good to see you. Good to see you, mucker. How's it going, Digger? fuck your Marauder. Bing bong.
So I fired LRMs. Not a very good chance to hit, but why not take it?
Why not take it? Okay, there we go. Hopefully I'll get a nice lucky back shot on the Marauder. I guess this game, like any Battletech game, the back arm is like really low.
Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's any really like massive advantages to being clan. The tonnage differences between what you can field doesn't seem to outweigh the sheer weaponry. Oh, no gyro.
Well, all of
So
your
no gyros. That means I
all of
can't
your
move
weapons hit a lot harder than mine.
then.
They also shoot further. And normally you have superior skills.
I've actually got inferior skills to you this one. I'm all 3/4s.
Oh, that's normal. That's standard clan.
Oh, aren't you 4/6s?
4/5s on most of them. Keep in mind the skills can vary. We did randomly generate. But if it was a standard Battletech game, I'd be 4/5s and you'd be 3/4s. Lower skills are better. You want it to be as low as you can.
Oh, lower skills are better. Okay.
Yes. Because it means when the modifiers stack on top, they don't go as high.
Oh, you fucker! You got the piloting skill roll.
What was that?
You got the piloting skill roll in the Marauder.
I did.
Bing bong.
Marauder has 8 heat. That's acceptable.
Bing bong.
Maulington 1 initiative.
Oh, I killed the catapult.
So I'll move first. I destroyed his Puma. Up here, though.
Oh, you destroyed my Puma.
I ripped it apart.
Yeah, I didn't even notice what was going on.
Also,
Yeah,
keep in mind, I do have the advantage of knowing what's going on just by looking at it. Because I've, played this game before. Or Battletech.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit of clubbing a baby seal.
I've taken one mech out. I'm happy with that. Oh, the Marauder's coming for me.
You still have a chance to win. Because I've seen some pretty wacky things occur in Battletech where you're like, oh yeah, I'm totally going to win this, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, critical hit, engine, uh-oh. And then critical hit, oh, your head's gone. Well, that's, things can spin around.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to skip you. I'm going to face you head on like a man. Because I can't quite tell at the moment, like, the elevate. I can't quite read the elevation so well, so I know what's...
Do you see the numbers?
Yeah, level 6, 5, 2...
That will tell you the elevation.
And it's like, is it... You can shoot up... How many, like, elevation can you... I guess if you've got, like, a mech that's the thing, like, I can't tell if that Puma is covered on its right side from that catapult. I guess the catapult's above it, so we can see it?
This catapult is on a level 5. Mechs stand 2 levels, so it's technically a level 7. Your Fenris is on a 7, so it's standing a 9. The 7 in front of it is even. However, I would be clipping part of it because it's directly in front of you, so you do get cover.
I see. Okay.
You do have to kind of imagine everything being three-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they do have alternate rules to use like war maps, like Warhammer does, with actual terrain, with hills, and use a tape measure. It's just a standard game is played on a hex grid. And they do have like there are companies that produce terrain pieces that you can put on your maps to represent height levels so you can see better because they're three-dimensional.
Mm.
And of course you can always 3D print them, as what most people do now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my movement. Haha.
It's your move, Yugi.
I W, or no I don't. So we still alternate.
Oh. I'm going to experiment by staying here, maybe?
Staying,
No.
if you don't move, or turn for that matter, you do not receive any penalties for moving. You'll also not generate heat for moving. But you don't give me any penalties to hit either.
I guess if I've got one mech standing right in front of the other one, then does that block like the shooting line of sight?
They'll give cover, that's about it.
Oh, really? So I can like have one mech right in front of the other one, and it doesn't like block the shooting.
No.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
The hexes represent much larger spaces than the mechs.
Oh, I see. Okay, that would make sense, I guess. Yeah.
It's just
I guess it's like
that's the space it's walking in.
you get an evasion bonus if you're like kind of side on, because you've got a smaller profile, or does it not work like that?
What was that?
If you're like faced side on, not like full center torso facing center torso, do you get like a evasion bonus?
It does not give you invasion bonus, but if you like put your back torso to me, it hits your rear torso armor, and it does change the table. If you put your one hex or not. Okay. All right. So go ahead and look at your mech. You'll see the front-facing side, and then the two next to it. Those three front sides is your front arc. Then the one right behind those are your side arcs. If someone's within that area, and it does spread out, so you go one hex over from your mech, and then you count out, like going at a cone. Those will be hitting your side torso.
Oh, I see.
And it changes the hit table. Normally a 7 would hit your center torso. Well, now it hits like your left torso. So you can kind of protect different areas. If you do that, your center torso is less likely to get hit. Oh, your Fenris is in the woods.
He's in the woods. Arr. Don't know whether to just like try to go all in on your Marauder or go for that catapult. I kind of like want to ignore the catapult because of the LRMs and the minimum range thing. No, I don't need to keep knocking you either. It looks like it actually stays on there for multiple turns.
Yep.
God, do I go for the catapult or the marauder? That's the question. No, I want to go for that marauder because it's got some very nasty weaponry on it. No, leave the puma alone. The puma's a nice mech.
They are.
Here we go. How did this turn go then? Oh, you pruned me. What's the marauder doing? Did I hurt the marauder? Oh my god, you're so lucky you created the fucking engine.
It's not hard to do. Because all three of your torsos have engines.
Oh shit, did you create both of them?
I ripped you up.
Oh shit. Oh my god, yeah, you destroyed him. Fucking hell. I'm now going to play a game of greased up deaf guy with that one Fenris. Oh, the Marauder's hurt. At least I'm gonna kill that Marauder. Come here.
Yeah, the Marauder's in rough shape, but it's still fully functional. Not fully functional, but it's still some fight in the game.
Fight in the game. Okay. Initiative report.
No, it's tied.
Tied. Then I won the secondary roll?
Oh, it gave it to you.
No.
As you can see, since it's now 3-1, I had to move everyone.
Okay. Try this, see how this works out for me.
Probably cannot hit you, but I'm just gonna fire Anyway.
Fire everything.
I have like 8% chance to hit you.
80.
8.
Oh, hey.
But that's okay.
That's okay. You're
3% chance? I'll take it.
gonna fucking blow up the engine anyway.
Not sure if I can take you out this this turn, but
Okay, done firing. See how this goes.
miss.
Do we all miss?
Yeah, we all missed.
How am I fucking missing 80%? For fuck's sake.
Needs 6, rolls 5. Nice.
So fucking unlucky with some of these rolls. Okay, I'm going first. Am I going first? No, I win initiative, so you go first.
Yep. And I basically have to move everything.
Bing bong.
I'm going to rip your Exodia card now.
Oh, it's the blue eyes he tears. It's Weevil throws the Exodia overboard on the ship.
Alright, yeah, blue eyes got ripped.
My grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba.
Produces Silver Fang. There was one point, I think it was facing off against Pegasus, and he put Silver Fang face down. And then Pegasus kills it, and Yugi just screams, "Silver Fang, no!" Like his best friend just died.
It's his best friend.
I mean, he was going to sacrifice it to bring out Dark Magician.
Exactly, he wanted to kill him.
Just saying, the way he said it, it sounded like, "Oh no, my best friend, gone," just like that. It's like, you don't really care. It's your move.
I know, I'm just struggling about where I want to put this mech.
I don't know where you can really go. I'm
Well,
going
that
to.
Marauder. That Marauder's going down before this game's ended.
Okay. Good luck.
That Marauder is going down, alright?
Firing solutions, you say?
Firing solutions. Solutions. Bing bong. That's a lot of grey arrows pointed at me.
Indeed.
Oh, he got pruned. Didn't take much damage though, did he?
I might have knocked you over from just damage. Catapult missed. Yeah, the Gauss rifle and the PPC knocked you over.
Oh, I succeed. Hooray. What's that Marauder doing on health now? Hit him with a PPC, I think, didn't I?
You did.
You know, it's got so much armor, it's still up.
It's doing alright. It's doing alright.
Doing alright.
The problem
Probably this
was
one.
most of your previous damage was all focused on the left side, while the right side is still good, and you've been hitting the right side lately.
Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, of course. I need to think about what side I'm actually hitting. I'd be hitting the mech from. The tanky boy. So what happens with the movement? Do I have to?
There's a button for get up
Okay.
near the center, and you hit that as many times as you want to try to get up, and then you can hit get up and then walk to try to use the rest of your movement points. But
Okay, so I don't hit get up and then move. I have to do it all. Is that how it works?
you might be able to hit walk, and it might just automatically assign a get up. Why did you fall over? Yeah, it's because you took damage. Yeah, you don't have any gyro damage. Left torsos really keep getting blown off this game.
Fuck the left side.
Because for me, I think most of the mechs have left torso damage, except the dragon, which is over on the right. Oh, one kind of cool thing. If you can knock someone prone and walk up to them, you can do aim shots on the head.
Ah, yeah, the aim shot feature. I know that from Battletech. Yeah.
If you want to be crazy, you could try to do death from above me.
Wait, can I do that?
Do you have jump jets?
Oh fuck, this one doesn't have Jim. This one doesn't, sadly.
Nope, never mind. I'm not sure how that works. I never tried it, but you can tech. I know in one of the rule sets you can jump off that level 5 and try to death from above me through that method, because you'd be higher than the Marauder.
Oh, okay, I see how this works now. In a really bad spot here, but I really want to hit that Marauder and try and kill it.
I'm pretty content where I'm at.
When it says crippled for your Marauder, I guess that just means you've taken some critical damage somewhere. Doesn't actually mean like it can't move or anything.
If I recall the with the retreat rules, I think I was supposed to move that off the board. I don't know. I'd have to check the rules again. I suppose technically it might not be there, but I don't know. I do not have my rule book with me.
Okay. Bing bong. Bing bong. Oh no, I lost my small laser when I fell over.
Sad. This is probably going to be the last.
Probably. But I want that Marauder. Is it still alive? Hello?
Let's see. Critical right arm. No effect. I'm still
no,
up.
it's destroyed. You got my engine.
Critical damage.
Critical damage. Pop. I guess if I've got ejection seats, at least the pilot survived, right?
In theory.
In theory.
Did it say you survived?
I don't know. Does it say that? Oh, it does actually. Yeah, hang on. I've got one pilot survived. I think.
Destroyed by pilot error.
Is that right? You've got 3. You've killed 3. Oh, is that? No, that's just the number of mechs you killed, I think, right?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. That doesn't say like pilots. How many pilots survived? All right, awesome. GG.
Yeah. How did you like it?
That's good, actually. I think I've got the hang of it a bit more now.
That's good.
I'm going to go for IS next time as well. I think having just the sheer heavy tonnage is better than having the more powerful weapons. Don't like my engines being crit.
Just to warn you, Intersphere mechs can also have XL engines.
I thought like Clan XL engines. I guess Clan XL engines, they don't IS XL engines blow up the entire mech if you lose a torso?
If you take multiple hits, you can only take so many hits, so many engine hits.
Okay.
And that goes with Clan too. But yeah, you can also
annihilate that.
You can also play against the AI and stuff. If you wanted to practice on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can play against yourself.
Play with myself, eh? What do you want me to play with myself?
It's like chess, you know.
Could you play chess with yourself? I don't think you could.
You can,
you
yes.
always know what you're gonna do. You can?
Yeah, you just swap sides.
Yeah, but you're always gonna know what the other guy's gonna do. You're always gonna be one step ahead of him because you know what he's gonna do next.
Not if you play it mind blank.
Oh, that's true. I guess you could like get like shit-faced drunk. I don't know. Maybe that. Maybe that would work.
I think what most people do is they'll get a guidebook for chess, and then they'll play off of that, and then they'll just play against it with their own ideas.
Ah.
You know, kind of learn the strategy and pick it apart, because then you're using that strategy yourself by using the guide, and then you're also trying to figure out how to beat it.
Yeah.
How effective it is, I don't know, because I don't play chess that often.
Fair enough. It's been ages since I last played chess.
Yeah, same. Any questions?
No, actually, I've got a good grasp of the game now. I just need to get used to. I just need to think about the tactics a bit better. That was fun. If only I hadn't lost his RBX 20s, that might have gone much better for me.
Yeah. You needed to use the terrain better in your jump jets for the Hunchback. But, you know, you haven't really played before, so... I think if we had a rematch right now, I think you'd do much better.
Yep.
Because you had a better grasp of the terrain and everything now.
Nope, that's fine. It's just a matter of getting experience at this point.
Yep.
If I just keep playing you, right, I think one of the best ways to get better at a game is to just play like against a better opponent, right? And then you start to learn how to play well that way.
Yeah. Though I'll warn you, I do have a lot of bad habits with Battletech.
Oh, in what way?
Whenever I tend to charge head first at certain moments, I don't know why. I just kind of get like, all right, now I'm just going to close in for no good reason.
I get like that, you know, on Mech Warrior Online. It's just like there's a point where it's just like, okay, it's time to go all in now and get them.
yeah, exactly. It's like that.
Yeah.
Like I put my Marauder much closer to your Fenris than I needed to. And you'll notice my Dragon's a lot closer than it probably needed to. Like, I was already starting to do that concept.
Yeah, I see.
And it's pretty much you just have to play me to like the midpoint, and then I start doing that, like
Yeah, that's the thing. I need to get
subconsciously.
used to. Yeah, I need to get used to like what the weapon ranges are as well, because I don't know where like the minimums and the maximums are to get the good placement going down.
Yeah, yeah, it does help having an idea of how everything looks before like having to check individual numbers.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't know how to do. I don't know if I can do it. Can I take a look at like your mechs, what they've
Yes,
got equipped, and then
you
I
can right
can
click
sort
it,
of just
and
yeah.
you can choose view, and then you can select the mech, and you can behave. It'll behave like it's your mech. You just won't be able to control it.
Ah, yeah, I see. Okay, no, that's handy to know as well. I can
Because
take a
yeah, I
look
was
at it.
checking on your mechs quite often.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was shooting at. Okay, awesome. I mean, I guess given the time now, I won't have time for another game, but I mean,
No.
that's just about 2 hours anyway, so that's
Yep,
perfect. So,
perfect.
yeah, yeah. Thank you very much for the game, David. Consider that was fun.
No problem. Glad you liked it.
Yeah, absolutely. I do. We should play it again.
Yeah. Let me know.
I will do. If you could always do this on like Sundays as well, if the other guys don't want to do anything.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have, some availability just other days. We don't have to stream them. We just play.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I guess for me it tends to be like no, not Mondays. I guess like Fridays, the Sunday, and yeah, I think Fridays and Sundays would probably be best for me.
Okay. And Fridays would probably work best. Like Sundays, we do the other thing.
Hmm.
I also want to start playing that other game.
Yeah. Yeah. Daniel Sarah says you get like a bit impatient, overconfident. I guess there's sometimes as well where it's like there's just that moment in the game where the enemy's quite badly damaged, and if you just push them, you can probably potentially overrun them and like kill them.
Yeah. I suppose with me it might be impatience. I got a fatigue issue with Battletech, where
Yeah.
if the game, at least when I'm playing Megamek, it's not so bad. But this game, if we were playing on the table, probably would have taken about 3 hours instead.
Yeah.
While you're
I can
calculating
imagine
math.
doing the calculations, right? I'm like, nah, fuck
Yes,
that.
so at the halfway point of those games, it's like, oh, I just want to be done. I'm gonna charge
Yeah.
in now. Make the
Yeah.
math easier.
Yeah. Make the math easy. Just fucking reduce the amount of math that needs to be done now.
Yeah, so I think probably impatience for me. Because, yeah, Battletech could be a bit overwhelming,
It's
potentially. But,
much easier to pick it up in this format.
yeah. Once you play Battletech enough times, it smooths out quite a bit.
Yeah, it's just like if anything, you just need the experience in playing it, right?
Yeah. They do have a faster rule set called Alpha Strike, which simplifies everything down quite a bit.
Hmm.
And it plays much, much faster. You can play much larger games with a lot of mechs.
Oh, that makes it simpler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I never actually played Alpha Strike. I've only seen it played. My group does not like it because they like all the little details that Battletech has. They want to fill in the armor bubbles on the map sheets. And things die a lot faster in Alpha Strike because it's supposed to be a faster game,
I see.
It
Yeah.
plays more akin to like a Warhammer game, but slightly slower paced because while the mechs die quick, they don't die like instantly unless it's like, a Fafnir shooting at a Osiris.
Yeah,
That's
makes
not going to
sense.
be a good day for the Osiris if it hits.
It's very low. Well, if it's fast enough, it might be able to get onto the guns.
Yeah, that's true.
I've actually killed it at the Fafnir over the Cyrus and mech were online, but then I just hugged its leg and it couldn't physically point down enough.
Yeah. Back in MechWarrior 4, I would hunt down assault mechs with a solitaire quite often.
Yeah, hunting down like lone assault mechs with a light mech is so much fun.
And in the beginning of MechWarrior Online, I had the founder Jenner, and I was taking out Atlases quite often with it.
Hmm.
I pretty much just let my team get in the mix, and then I just come in from the side and start shooting through its back torso. And it can't turn around because then it's facing, you know, it'll be putting its back toward the big guns. How does it compare to video games? What exactly? You mean Battletech or Alpha Strike? Yeah, Maulington, if you ever wanted to get like mecha miniatures and paint them, it's not too expensive to hop into.
God, there's so many ideas like I want to do for streams as well. It's like, I don't want to stretch myself too thin either. It's like I want to do Battletech. I do want to do Battletech, right? I don't see many people do like the typical lore videos on Battletech. Like, yeah. So I was thinking of doing Eve, like RTS, Battletech, just like general like sci-fi shit maybe for my channel, as
You
well as
could
like,
have a full-time stream on just Battletech lore.
I could, right? I could just do Battletech videos all the time
It's
and shit.
such a massive setting.
Mm.
And you can even like just pick 10 years time, and you could probably run that for years.
Yeah, you know what I might do is once I've done the phase documentary, done those critical videos, I might just start like running like Battletech stuff on the side as well as like the secondary kind of thing. So just like pump out a phase video, Battletech phase, Battletech phase, Battletech.
Nice. How do they compare to the video games revisited? I'd say Alpha Strike is probably closer to how the video games play in a sense. Um, Battletech itself is a bit different. The way that weapons behave are kind of different, like pulse lasers in like MechWarrior 5. They're not really going to have the same advantage as they do in Battletech. Because in Battletech, the reason why you want pulse lasers is it applies a -2 penalty. Or -2 bonus, actually. So if your target number was a 7, now it's reduced by 2 to a 5. So it's a lot easier to hit. And if you pair it with a targeting computer, that's an additional -1. So you could get like a -3, and then you're just hitting everything. And there's some mechs, like the Summoner, that has a large pulse laser with a targeting computer.
The Summoner.
And that thing just shreds. And some of the mechs that you might look at in the MechWarrior games where it's like, man, that thing's trash. In Battletech, it's actually not half bad. I mean, there's some mechs that still are bad, like the Banshee. There's some later variants of it that actually improve it, but the baseline ones, it's kind of like, huh? Though if you treat it like an ambusher, it does very well because none of its guns are on its arms. So we can just go full melee and just start flipping mechs around.
Yeah.
The hard part is getting it in on the target. But like on a city map, I think the Banshee plays well. So it also comes down to, which mechs play best in which terrain.
Yeah, the Banshee is one of my favorite assault mechs as well. I think it looks like such a generic mech, I guess, but I really like it for some reason. Banshee 3S.
It's an underdog assault mech, and that makes it cool.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's actually genuinely why I like it so much, because it's such an
Yeah.
hipster mech kind of thing. Yeah.
Some of the later tech Banshees are actually kind of scary, though. Like, it's not going to be, big guns, Fafnir kind of scary, but it's like, all right, now it's a proper assault mech, and it's going to tear you apart.
Mm-hmm.
So, also comes down to just what eras you're playing in.
That makes sense.
And that's another nice thing about Battletech is, you know, you can play a different era and it can kind of change things up. Because different tech would be available. It's a crazy game.
It's a lot involved in the game.
It's
I mean,
very involved.
Makes sense. It's been around for a very long time, though, right?
Yeah, I think it came out, like 86 or something.
Yeah, 80s, I'm pretty sure.
And it plays mostly the same.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't Warhammer mostly play the same from when it was first released as well?
No, they're very different now.
Are they? I mean, I never played the older Warhammer, so I don't know.
To be honest, you know, I never played older fantasy.
I never played fantasy. I never played fantasy tabletop.
Ah,
I only played 40k. Yeah. I had a friend who played fantasy as a kid, but I didn't like Warhammer as a kid. I only liked it when I was in my teens.
oh, okay. I know the older Warhammers play different.
Anyway, I'm going to be heading off to bed now.
Oh,
so
all right.
thank you very much for the game.
Yep, no problem.
Take care, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Also free.
That's fair.